Showtime! The Capital G show starts right now. What's up YouTube, Capital G here. So I wanted to revisit Snatch Steal. This isn't something that I usually do in my videos, but I wanted to kind of bring this card back up and see how everybody felt about it, because I feel like when it was announced that Snatch Steal would be coming back to the TCG, when Konami showed the TCG ban list, I feel like there was kind of a 75-25 split between a lot of the community that thought that the card was broken, it had no business coming back, it was going to be fucking insane. And then I kind of feel like you had the 25% of the Yu-Gi-Oh hipsters who kind of, you know, pointed their nose up and said, oh, you guys don't know what you're talking about. Well, it's not really going to be that big because we have MST and, you know, it's going to be pretty good in the mirror match. But outside of that, it's really just not going to do that much. It's not nearly as powerful as it was before. You know, Patrick Hoban kind of started this thing. Robbie basically just fucking regurgitated everything that Patrick said. And of course, I made my video saying why I thought that shit was asinine. And 1 month later, we have, you know, a pretty good feeling for the format and this card's impact in the format. And I think that it's done exactly what I thought it was going to do. I think it's a card. Actually, I think it's actually done more, because I didn't expect for it to be a near staple. I knew Shadows were going to play it because they were an OTK based deck. I thought that it would basically just, it would directly tag in for super polymerization. I thought it was better than super poly, because why would I rather trigger your Dante, or would I rather just take your fucking Dante and attack you with it? Of course. And when I really dig deeper, again, I thought it was better than a card like Regeki, because if you have a 2800 disc, would I rather just kill your disc, or would I rather take your disc and kill you with it? Like, I'd rather take your monster and kill you with it. I didn't expect for decks like Burning Abyss and Sertellum Knights to play Snatch Steal. I mean, decks that will literally take monsters and have absolutely no, I mean, they have no, what's the word I'm looking for? They have no intention on using your monster for any other means other than just beating you the fuck down with it. You know, I felt like Snatch Steal was a card that was pretty impossible to power creep, because, you know, when Snatch Steal was last played, I want to say it was like 2007-ish, the last time it was legal, maybe 2006-ish. The only thing that you could conceivably do with it other than attack with your opponent's monster is really just tribute summon. That was it. You know, nobody played fusions back then, but now we have more things that we can do with the monsters. We can synchro with them. That didn't exist then. We can exceed with them. That didn't exist then. We can fusion. Again, it existed, but nobody played it. When Miracle Fusion is relevant again, probably in about a week, when we start, you know, seeing heroes and whatnot. You'll start seeing players doing that. They'll take your shit and then use Miracle Fusion and use your shit for Miracle Fusion, since they have all the different elements. Or I guess Shadow Fusion, same difference or same thing. You know, so I feel like Snatch Steal is a card that's pretty impossible to power creep. But just how many times, honestly, guys, how many times have you seen someone either top deck Snatch Steal Fusion, or top deck Snatch Snatch Steal, or flip over a Snatch Steal when their opponent only has like one monster or the definitive big monster on board, and they just end up getting gamed or something like that? Like, to me, Snatch Steal is a card that had no business coming back, and it's having a profound impact. I mean, you see decks like Neclos, or excuse me, decks like Infernoids. They're playing Arms Hole. They're playing, you know, Hidden Armory for one card. Like, they don't run any other equips in the entire deck. All they run is Snatch Steal, but they realize, like, hey, we have an entire special summon art type. I've even seen some Shadow players playing it, you know. They're not even playing Nef Fusion. They're just playing Snatch Steal and nothing else. So it's like, this card has been having a huge impact. Burning Abyss players are playing it. Every deck in the format, for the most part, is playing it. And the only time I side it out is when I'm playing against Burning Abyss. I don't side out Snatch Steal against Cleese or against the mirror match or against Shadows. I leave it in. Against Burning Abyss, I take it out, but that's it. So let me know what you guys think. Did Snatch Steal do what you thought it was going to do? Is it as powerful as you thought it was going to be? More so, less so? How do you feel about the card? I mean, I'm not saying that they need to immediately ban it. I just think that it was bad Dp-Ygo to unban the card, and it's pretty much doing the amount of damage that I thought it would do. Thank you guys for watching as always.
Subscribing makes life happy.